Hello. We would like to welcome you to the end of the year Middle School Math Department Chair meeting. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Wendyappleby.
And I'm Jerome Nasso.
And I'm Deborah Barger.
Today's agenda will cover textbooks, end-of-course exams, placement tests for Algebra 1 honors, writing teams, dimension competition, and the OCCTM, Orange County Council of Teacher of Mathematics. Today's objective will be to provide current information and resources that department chairs will share with their schools, which will promote greater interest in teaching and learning. In regards to the textbook adoption, Geometry and Geometry Honors textbooks were adopted in 2010 and will be purchased for the 2011-2012 school year. Prentice Hall will be providing each middle school with one Geometry Honors textbook within the month. This is just a text to review prior to the county sending out the full order. If your math coach has received a teacher's edition, then an additional textbook will not be sent to your school. We contacted the sales rep for Prentice Hall, and he tells us that he only had enough to give one to each school. New user training for the geometry textbooks will be scheduled sometime in the future.
Please understand there are two different end-of-course exams this year. One from the state, which is Algebra 1, will be online. The same test will be given for both Algebra 1 and Algebra 1 Honors. The Algebra 1 state end-of-course exam will only cover the Algebra 1 standards. No honors benchmarks will be addressed in the exam. Although all Algebra 1 and Algebra 1 Honors students are required to take the state exam, it will not count for 30% of the student's grade like it does in high school. And this just in, the governor signed legislation removing the requirement that students who took algebra in previous years must take the Algebra 1 end-of-course exam. Now it is official, only students currently enrolled in Algebra 1 should take the exam. The state end-of-course exams can be seen in this table. For the 2010-2011 school year, Algebra 1 is required. Geometry and biology are being field tested in selected high schools. For the 2011-2012 school year, Algebra 1, Geometry, and Biology will be required. U.S. History will be field tested in select schools. And then in the 2012-2013 school year, Algebra 1, Geometry, Biology, and U.S. History will be required.
The second type of end-of-course exam is from the county. This will be a paper and pencil test, just like in the past years, where you can scan it through EduSoft. County end-of-course exams will be on EduSoft and available to be printed by your department chair. All of the end-of-course exams will be password protected, and only the department chairs will be provided with the password. Unlike the state exam, each end-of-course exam has its own exam that includes some of the advanced benchmarks. Some concerns for the end-of-course exams is that index cards will not be allowed, and giving answers to problems a teacher has not covered is not permitted. County end-of-course exam study guides were sent out on May 4th. Now let's look at the chart on the next page. As you can see in this chart, MJ Mathematics 3 Advanced and Geometry Honors are the only two courses that are required. However, the others are highly recommended. The allotted time for each exam is only 90 minutes. This can be broken into two 45-minute sessions or one 90-minute block. As you can also see, it is recommended that all exams should count for 20% of the second semester grade. This table shows who can and cannot use calculators on their end-of-course exam and what type of calculators are permitted. You will notice that calculators are not allowed in MJ Mathematics 1 and MJ Mathematics 1 Advanced. Also, notice that Geometry Honors will be allowed to use a scientific calculator. All tests will be uploaded and available on EduSoft by mid-May. Math 3 Advanced, course number 1205080 is required, while all others are highly recommended. Each exam is to be given in either one 90-minute test session or two 45-minute sessions. Teachers may add additional questions to the exam, but the district exam should make up no less than 90%. Study guides will be provided for all district end-of-course exams. Study guides for Math 1, Math 1 Advanced, Math 2, Math 2 Advanced, Math 3, and Math 3 Advanced were sent out on May 4th, 2011. Algebra 1, Algebra 1 Honors, and Geometry Honors will be sent out after the completion of the State Algebra 1 end-of-course exam. The county end-of-course exams for Algebra 1 and Algebra 1 Honors will be on EduSoft and will be optional. The tests are the same as last year and contain merged standards. It is recommended that the school decides as a whole to give the exam and not teacher by teacher.
A decision has been made for the placement test for Algebra 1. The selected test comes from Pearson Prentice Hall Algebra 1 Honors. This test can be assigned and taken online or printed. Students should score 34 out of 40, which is a score of 85%. Answers are already uploaded to EduSoft under Benchmark Exams, then Assessments, then 03.OCPS, District Assessments 2010-2011. Then click on Algebra Entry Level Assessment 2010-2011. Once you log into SuccessNet, to locate the diagnostic test, go to the Content tab at the top of the page. You will then see words appear under the tabs. Click on Tests. Next, make sure you have FL Algebra 1 Honors selected from the first drop-down. For the next drop-down, name Test Type, select Diagnostic Test, then click Go. This page will appear once you hit Go. Now click on Entry Level Assessment. From here, you can view it, assign it, or print the assessment. It's that easy.
Writing teams have been assembled and are currently working on sim lessons, CAA blueprints, which are formerly known as the order of instruction, STEM lessons, and editing end-of-course exams. Summer textbook training will be offered July 18th, then the same training will be offered again on July 25th. The textbook training will be for courses 1, 2, and 3, and Algebra 1. The morning training is designed for new users or someone who needs refreshing. This is the same training as last year. The training will be from 9 a.m. until noon at the ELC in Computer Lab 3B. The afternoon training will be for experienced users who are ready to step it up a notch and explore what else Holt McDougall has to offer. Please encourage your teachers to register before it fills up.
Intensive Math for middle school is structured so that each grade level has 5 to 10 on-grade level benchmarks and supporting benchmarks from earlier grades to support and build on the grade level benchmarks. The order of instruction can be found on the math.ocps.net website. Click on Curriculum, then Order of Instruction, then Intensive Math. At this location, you will find an order of instruction for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade Intensive Math, and a training PowerPoint on how to use the Intensive Math order of instruction. Intensive Math in middle school is considered an elective course and cannot be used in place of the regular grade level mathematics class.
Tabula Digita recently hosted an Orange County Dimension U math video game competition at Full Sail University. A good number of schools participated, but we're hoping to increase the number of participants next year.
Orange County Council of Teachers of Mathematics will be hosting the OCCTM Math Teacher of the Year Dinner on May 19, 2011. To join OCCTM, please go to their website at www.occtm.org. OCCTM hosted the Middle School Math Competition on May 7th at Lake Nona Middle High School. To view the results of the competition, please go to the math.ocps.net website, click on Events, then Competitions. Additional announcements. NCTM High School Conference will be held July 28th through July 30th. FCTM 2011 will be held in Jacksonville October 13th through the 15th. And the FCTM 2012 will be hosted right here in Orlando and will be sponsored by OCCTM, and those dates will be announced in the future. Please remember that your middle school mathematics contacts are Wendyappleby, Deborah Barger, and Jerome Nasso. Remember your one-stop shop, www.math.ocps.net. We are sure that you noticed that today's recorded WebEx featured avatars. Avatars are one example of technology that can be incorporated into your classroom. In the upcoming school year, be on the lookout for trainings on how to incorporate avatars into your classroom. Jerome! Wendy, where are you? Just hanging around here. What's going on? Where did everybody go?
Oh no, you caught me sleeping. I just can't wake up.
Hey, what's wrong with my neck? What's wrong with my neck?
Okay, very funny, Debbie and Wendy. Can you turn me back to a person now, please?
Don't bite off my arm, please.
Very funny, Debbie and Wendy. Can you switch me back to a boy now, please?